It's me again, more sourdough. Okay, so 2 days ago I made a batch of 2 loaves, and one I baked, and it's in my bread box. We've been eating it for the last couple of days. And one I left in the fridge in the banneton. And as you can see, it's nice and jiggly, and it's proofed and looks fluffy and beautiful. And it's like 2 days it's been in the fridge from the day I made the actual shaping. And so that's 3 days since the day I actually made the dough. So it's fine, and it's going to make a beautiful bake. So all I do is I bake. My Dutch oven has been preheating for about a half an hour, and I'm just going to stitch the top because it did come apart a little bit. And I can feel that there's some dry bits to the top of the dough. That's fine. This is going to be the crust anyway, so it'll be just fine. So I stitched together the front top. Now I'm going to flip it over, score it, and put it in the oven, and you'll see that this bake, even after being in the fridge and the dough being made 3 days ago, is going to be just fine. So I think we overthink and stress out about our dough too much, because what's the worst that can happen? You overproof it or you underproof it, and either way you can make focaccia out of it. And I've actually ate overproofed loaves. So your fridge is your friend. There's a guy on here that doesn't believe in keeping your sourdough starter in the fridge. And I follow him, and I love a lot of his tips, but this is one that him and I disagree on. I think my starter actually, Lillian, when I tried to make Lillian last year at Christmas, my shoe swap starter, the other one is my Mazatlan starter, my Sinaloa starter, I call him, Fred. I actually had the best results getting her to activate after I gave up because of about a week or 10 days of me trying to get her to rise and all that. She didn't. So I took what I had, because she did have a few little bubbles, but she wasn't active. I threw her in the fridge and I left her. I just left her in there for a week. And when I came back, I started again because I think we went home for Christmas. And when I came back, like to Edmonton, when I came back to the shoe swap, I brought her out, let her get to room temperature, fed her again, and wouldn't you know it, within a day or two, she was fully active and had doubled 2 or 3 days in a row. And that's when you know she's active and you can actually, or he, you can actually bake with your starter. So Lillian is now a strong starter. She's a year old, and almost a year old, just shy. And Fred is actually 2 years old now, because I started him in Mazatlan. So, and Fred has come back and forth with me in our cooler or RV fridge anytime we go to Mazatlan driving. He spends 2 weeks in the fridge as we make our way south. Only once have we gone there in 8 days. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bring Fred across the border if we do drive, because right now there's some things going on in Sinaloa that we may or may not avoid. Flying in might be an option. And if I do that, I'll bring dehydrated Fred with me and hope that we can get him through. So anyways, that's it. I'll show you this loaf that it can be in the fridge for up to 3 or 4 days. And I've even seen people have forgot that they had a loaf way in the back of their fridge for like a week. Now, I don't like to go that long because the outside edges do get a little dry. So let's give them a bake and we'll see how it. So at the 8-minute mark, I'm going to open up the lid and rescore just to make sure I get a nice ear on this loaf. Okay, it's been 8 minutes, 30 seconds. I'm going to open up the oven, take the lid off, and rescore so I can get a nice ear. Okay, so give me a second. All I do is go along the cut at a 45-degree angle and lift as I'm cutting, and then I get a better ear. So that's what it looks like. Now see if I can't do this for you. So I just go along here and lift a little as I go. And same on the other side. So now I'm doing the other side. And lift, 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 lift. That's gonna get a lovely ear, I can tell already. Then back in the oven for another 16 minutes at 450 with the lid on. And then I'll lower the temperature to 400 and I'll do another 20 minutes, lid off. Okay, here comes the loaf, just hang on. Again, remember, this loaf was in my banneton for 2 days, 2 full days, and this is the 3rd day since I made the dough. So, oh my God, it's spectacular, motherfuckers. All right, looky here, folks. Let's make room. Oh my goodness. That method of rescoring at the 8-minute mark, I got that from another mentor online here. And the blisters on this bad boy. Wait till you see it. Oh my God, it's beautiful. There's the bottom. There's the little ear. And that's all I like. I don't like a big ear. And there's the loaf, but look at those blisters. That means the dough was perfectly fermented when I shaped it into this loaf. Look at them. Oh, okay. So I might sell this loaf and see if anyone in the community wants it. Okay. Cheers. That just goes to prove. Now, I'm not going to cut it and show you the crumb. It's perfect. The crumb is always lovely. So that's a perfect bake right there. It'll cool for an hour and then maybe somebody will come and buy it. Peace out, motherfuckers.